Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Patrice and this is my Embellish Life. It is that time of the year again, guys, graduation season. So with all of the pomp and circumstance, of course, we gotta have some sewing plans to match. So if that's something you're interested in, let's get in it. So this graduation season, it's a busy one for me. I have 3 graduations to attend this year. Oh my goodness. So first of all, my youngest sister is graduating from university. So the family have to trek to the UK for that one. And then my niece is graduating from high school / secondary school. So that's a big thing again. And the last one is my goddaughter. She is graduating from primary school, better known to some of you all as elementary school. So I have 3 graduations to attend, and my Sew Jo has not returned as yet. Oh my goodness. The last thing I've sewn was the jumpsuit. You understand? Haven't sewn any garments for May, although I've been working on some quilt tops. Well, Pat, let's be honest, it's more than some. I think I have about 4 quilts that I'm working on at the moment. I mean, that's just where I am, My soldier for garment sewing is gone, and I need to shake it up. It needs to wake up because I've got things to do. So I said, okay, with all of these graduations that I do have to attend, these auspicious occasion, let me go into my sewing stash to see, if anything would revive it. So I have some sewing patterns here, and I think I'll break this video up into 2 parts because there's some from the big 5 and there's also some from the indie pattern makers that I want to show you guys as well. So for this video, we're going to talk all about the big 5 and some possible sewing selections that I'm looking at for graduation season. So 10 patterns. I'm assuming they're all easy because I think only one of them I've done before, and that's a TNT. But we'll see. So let's get into these 10 patterns. Now, some requirements that I have for my clothing this season is that because it's hot, the weather is hot. In the Virgin Islands, it's hot. And I know in July when we go to the UK, it's going to be hot as well. Yes, summers in the UK, they don't play anymore. It's hot as Hades up there. So I know what I wanted to wear. I didn't want too much flashy things going on. Yes, I want to look good, chic, sleek. You know how I do it over here, guys. But also I need to be comfortable in it. It needs to be airy. It needs to be light. So those were some of the requirements that I have. So the first pattern that I pulled from my stash, was McCall's 8167. And it's a dress pattern. It's a very roomy dress pattern. And the view that I'm looking at for this is view C. Now, I bought this pattern quite a few years ago, and I did started this pattern, but I abandoned it because to me, it just looked like a tent on me, and and at that time, I don't think that I chose the correct pattern, the correct size, but I'm willing to give it another go. And I really want to try view C. I could see this in some strappy sandals or some wedges, and I think it will fit for the occasion. So that's one of the patterns that I'm looking at. Once again, it's McCall's 8167. The other pattern, and this is the TNT, McCall 7974. Oh my goodness, I love this bad boy. Made it multiple times. So if I know that if I choose this pattern, it would be a breeze, no complications. All of the adjustments have been made already. And there goes the chicken again. I don't understand. Every time when I'm going to record, then you want to show yourself. The YouTube people do not want to hear you chickens. Relax. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, back to this. So yes, 7974, made it multiple times. All of the adjustments have been made. And should I do this, of course, I'm looking at view D. I'm looking at the sleeveless with the length of view A. Or I might just use the sleeves of view C, depending on which material that I choose, because I love these sleeves. This is one of my favorite sleeves, and I've actually used this sleeves and attached it to other patterns, as you've seen earlier in the year when I did the hacking with the Butterick top. Yeah, so this is one of the other contenders again. And should I choose it, like I said, no problems. And once again, that is McCall 7974. The third pattern is another McCall's, and I've always wanted to sew it up, but I've never gotten around to do it. And hopefully, I'm hoping this might be the time for it. And it is McCall's 8195. Always wanted to sew up this pattern. And currently I'm looking at view B, with the open sleeves. I love the fit and flare, and the length of the dress and everything. So I'm not sure the material that I would use for it as yet. I'm not sure. I haven't gone into any sort of negotiations in my fabric stash as yet. I've only been in my pattern stash. So the type of fabric that I choose is still up for discussions, but I really, really, really want to do the McCall's view B from McCall's 8195. So hopefully this might be the time for it, but we'll see. We'll see. The other pattern, it's McCall's 8406. This is a pattern that I bought, I think, early on this year. And I'm itching to try it out. And the view that I'm looking at right now, I want to do view B, but of course I want to shorten it. This heat isn't playing, and even if the heat wasn't playing, I generally don't do skirts that length. I don't do midi skirts, skirts in that region, above the knee or below the ankle. Somehow, because I'm 5'5", if I do midi length, it kind of makes me look extra shorter than I am. And I don't like that. Yes, but if I happen to choose this pattern, definitely looking at view B, I like the sort of puff sleeve that's going on. I like it. And definitely I'll shorten it. But I'm excited to give this pattern a go. And hopefully this, I'm praying this might be one of the winners. I can actually see myself, in the UK to my sister's graduation. This might be a good selection for it. But we'll see. We'll see. And once again, it is McCall's 8406. The other pattern, McCall's 8507. Yes, another newer pattern. So I haven't sewn it up as yet, but I'm so excited to have it, and I can't wait to try it. Now it has a sort of deep V to the front, which I absolutely don't mind at all. And the view that I'm looking at currently is view A. Now view C is a halter, and I don't think I want to wear a halter for that occasion. And if I do, maybe I might have to, wear something over it, like a cardigan or something. Reason being, for my niece's graduation, she goes to a private school, an Anglican high school. So, the graduation would be in the Anglican church. So, I do want to dress presentable for that one. For my sister's one in the UK, it's not a problem, but I don't think a halter would be the best bet either. So yes, I'm looking at view A. All I know that it's going to be hot because graduations here are the end of June going into July. It's going to be hot. I don't need all the extra stuff, but definitely I know that the halter might be appropriate for another occasion. So that is why I'm going with view A. If I choose view B, it would be for the sleeves because it's the same thing anyway. And I prefer the length of view A. Again, I can see this with some strappy heels or even some nice dressy sandals. It depends on how I'm feeling, how my joints are feeling that day. That will determine the type of shoes that I wear. But definitely I can see myself in this one. And once again, it's McCall's 8507. Now. This pattern, I absolutely love this pattern. And in my opinion, it can go anywhere. Ever since they brought it back out of the vault, this pattern, in my opinion, cannot do any wrong. And that is Vogue 2000. Now, it's a wrap dress. A wrap dress is a wrap dress. And yes, any other wrap dress can do, but I like this one. Yes, the downfall with this one is that it's long sleeve. I don't know, but I can see this working well with all of them, to be honest, all of the graduations. My goddaughter's own, it would be in a church as well. They're using a church hall as well. So, yeah. But it can go anywhere. My thing, it's long sleeve. But to me, it cannot do any wrong. This Vogue 2000 definitely has a hold on me. And oh my goodness, if not for this season, definitely it has to be sewn up for something else. But I really, really, really do like Vogue 2000. And I am in some of these sewing groups on Facebook. And I could remember a discussion pertaining to the Vogue 2000 and people were saying their thoughts about it. And someone had the audacity to say that it reminded them of a house coat. How dare they? How dare they? I'm like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. We are not going to do that. But anyway. This Vogue 2000, I absolutely like. So, if not for this season, another season. But it's there. It's something to think about. The other Vogue pattern is Vogue 2004. Absolutely love it. Looking at view A currently, and I just love how whimsical it is. It looks just so light, airy, and flowy, and I think I have the perfect lightweight cotton for this dress in my stash. We'll see if that fabric would want to cooperate. But I absolutely love this pattern. Once again, I can see myself wearing some nice strappy heels with it. Not too much jewelry, some bracelets, some simple earrings, and what's not, but love it. Love this pattern. Once again, it is Vogue 2004. Now, the last three patterns, they are from Butterick. I love my Butterick. Don't sleep on Butterick, guys. I know it's tend to be directed more towards, the mature woman. But, you can do some stuff with those Butterick patterns, Love them. Don't sleep on Butterick. Anyway, the first one is Butterick 6729. And I know it's different from the others that I've shown, but something about this dress is just catching my attention right now, especially for my goddaughter's graduation. Yeah, I can see myself with that. Either view A or view B, because the length of the sleeve on view B is not long sleeve. So I think it can work. So we are looking at that, and I'm loving the hemline of the dress. It has the frill embellishments going on, and it sort of has a wrap thing going on to the end, but it's not a wrap dress. Absolutely love it. So this is definitely one of my contenders. Can definitely work for the 3 graduations, and I'm all here for it. And once again, that is from Butterick 6729. The other Butterick pattern, 6994, and it's more simple. It's very roomy. It looks very comfortable, extremely comfortable, and I can admit that it's also more on the casual side of the other patterns. So for me to pull this off, the fabric would have to be everything along with the accessories. But like I said, because of the time of the year, and I know it's going to be very hot. I know there's definitely going to be a lot of people attending the graduation. That body heat, that will get you. And so therefore, this dress, I selected it for that particular reason. But to be honest, I don't think it's one of the top contenders, even though I do want to sew up this dress, because like I said, it looks like a very simple dress, but we'll see. And if I choose to do it, definitely view A would be the view of choice. So we'll just have to see the outcome. Once again, that is Butterick 6994. The final pattern that I have, it's Butterick 7002. Let me say that again, sorry. 7002. And it's a separate pattern. And something about this is I'm just gravitating my attention to. I want to do view C with view A. So you have the option of doing either a skirt or a pants with the top. Definitely the pant version I would do. If I don't do this version, this pant, Simplicity, I think 1165, I think I did that pant some time back. That's also an option to do with this top. But what gravitated me towards this pattern is the sleeve of the top. Now, because my shoulders are broad, I don't like to do a lot of, accentuated sleeves, those type of big sleeve that will just make me look like a linebacker. But this sleeve, I think I can get away with it. And this is why I chose the pattern, to be honest, because those sleeves are everything, not too big, not too small, and I think I can get away with it. The length is perfect, and we'll see, but I'm very excited for this pattern. Actually, I do like the color that the model is wearing, the green and the white. Do I have any green that would go with this top, that would be suited for this top in my stash? I have to look at it. I'll have to take a look. But definitely I'm loving the look here with view A and C. So definitely something for me to think about. And once again, that is from Butterick 7002. So that's it, guys. Those are the 10 patterns from the big 5 that I'm considering using for my 3 graduation outfit. Now pray for me, guys, because this Sew Jo needs to return. I'm just quilting my life away. That's where my attention is at the moment, and I need to rein it in, because it's like every day I want to start a new quilting project when I have projects on the go. But this soldier for garment making, it needs to return because I've got stuff to do. So pray for me, guys. Pray that something happens so I can get back in it. You know, I saw nothing for me, no type of garment sewing for me. Oh my goodness. Second quarter, I don't know what that would look like, but anyway. Anyway, those are my 10 patterns from the big 5. In my next video, I'll show you guys those from the indie pattern companies that I'm currently looking at. So hopefully something gets the Sew Jo juices going and I'm able to be productive in making more garments. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also click that notification bell so you can be aware of all of my shenanigans. I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Think lovely thoughts. Keep on smiling, and always remember to make beautiful and wonderful things. All right, lovies, I'm out of here. Bye.